The biggest issue in sales is fear of rejection. And you better believe in speaking, they may not have fear of rejection, but it's like fear of asking for the money. It's fear of like, hey, I'm about to close. They love me. I love them. But who's actually going to go and invest? Who's actually going to put their money on the bottom line to be in my program? When I say who's in, am I feeling trepidation? Like, who's in? There's 100 people. What if no one's hand goes up? And this I learned from Bill. Nah. Do you want a standing ovation or do you want to get paid? I'm like, dang, you're gonna put it like that? He says, yep. There are many people that get standing ovations, but they ain't getting paid. There are many people getting paid. They ain't getting a standing ovation. I mean, that's ideal. You like to have both, but there are many people getting paid. They know how to get paid, but they ain't getting standing ovation. Meaning you ain't my friend, but you're going to pay me money because I'm going to help you get that result. So it's different. What you're doing is going to dictate who you need to be, and you're going to identify what the challenge is. So fear of rejection is the number one silent killer of momentum. Fear of rejection, that's a breakthrough, especially for one of you in here. You know who I'm talking to. It's your fear of rejection that's the number one silent killer of your momentum. And timeline therapy, I'm 52 years old. For 35 years, I've never found anything that even comes remotely close. Nothing comes close to this process that is the fastest, deepest tool for clearing that fear or that emotion and resetting your emotional GPS so that you can close the deals and make money. So here are the typical emotional blocks of most sales. These are the most common emotional blocks for most sales related situations, or they relate to self-sabotage or inconsistency. Number one is anger. You're like, anger? What the heck is that? How does that show up in sales? Who wants to take a guess? How does anger show up in sales?
Well, you get angry when you're calling and calling and calling, and you keep on getting rejection, and then you start getting pissed off.
Hello, right? Who made a salesperson not human? That's what I want to know. Who made a salesperson not human? Number one, anger. How it shows up in sales. It shows up as frustration with slow clients, blaming others. Example, who's ever heard someone say, these leads suck? Right? If you heard someone say that, that's anger. These leads suck. That's anger. Frustration with the slow clients, blaming them why they're not closing. They're blocked, they're resistant, they don't have money, they're bad leads, blah, blah, blah. That's how anger shows up.